Good morning, world, and welcome to yet another episode of the Early Morning Sports Talk Podcast. We thank you all in advance for a time that will be had as we embark upon what will be another great episode this morning. So we thank you all for chopping it up with us. We thank you in advance for a time that will be had. And so, yes, well, we are back like a shark attack, back like we left something, back like we ain't got no clothes on our back. And for the world is a better place in the moment when the early morning sports talk podcast is taking place. And so, thank you for tuning in with us this morning as we converse about the latest sports topics that have taken place on this past week or will be upcoming this week. It is always a blast to have you all tune in to participate with us every weekend. As a reminder that every week we always like to begin our podcast by reminding our audience that the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast can be found on Facebook via the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast community page, as well as additionally on our Early Morning Sports Talk podcast Facebook page. For there is a difference between the two. You can additionally find us on Instagram at EMSTP underscore. Again, you can find us on IG at EMSTP underscore. YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify as the Early Morning Sports Talk Podcast, as well as our own Facebook pages via Brandon Price, Jamar Goodman, and Jones, as well as our guests for that weekend. Today is November the 1st of 2025, and which yesterday was Halloween, and we have seen yet again another fascinating week in the sports world. Where on this past Sunday, our Chicago Bears, they fell to the Baltimore Ravens last Sunday in a tough and rough offensive performance and missed various opportunities on defense to change the game. And so now they have fallen to 4-3, but still actually above 500, Jamar, which sounds really, really bizarre at this point of the season as a Bears fan. Additionally, the NBA headed into another week in which Austin Reeves and the LA Lakers will have a very, very impressive walk-off victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves. But more importantly, our Chicago Bulls got off to a very, very impressive start last night on Halloween after taking care of the New York Knicks in Chicago, in which I knew, Jamar, it wasn't nowhere in hell on Halloween at the United Center, the loudest stadium in the NBA, by the way, with the most seats in the stadium in the NBA, by the way, that the Knicks was going to come into Chicago and win a basketball game on a Friday night. It just wasn't going to happen. And so Matthias Buzelis, career high, 32 points. No, actually, Josh Giddey, career high, 32 points. Nikola Vucevic, he almost had a double-double, almost a triple-double. Almost a triple-double by one assist away by Josh Giddey. And so, by Matthias Buzelis. And so this young team, really no big names, is playing fantastic basketball, fantastic ball movement. They are active and they are just gelling because the ball is moving. And it really, 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 it seems like it's coming to a head of how we did really good at the end of the season last year after we traded Zach LaVine and we traded DeMar DeRozan. The ball is more active in everybody's hands. And lastly, we will see the Toronto Blue Jays battle it out in the World Series, in which now we have a Game 7. This was a fantastic baseball game last night. I had a chance to watch this as well as the NBA. And the Los Angeles Dodgers, fantastic defensive plays. We call it in baseball web jams. There were some web jams all over the field last night. 3-1 game. Dodgers have won, Jamar, close games. Blue Jays have won blowouts. That's been the series thus far. Game 7 tonight. Get your popcorn ready. And so George Springer was the only one. George Springer was the only one to put up a run last night for the Toronto Blue Jays. And Jerry Springer played a very good game. Unfortunately, he didn't have anyone else to help him out. And so we'll see how Jerry Springer and George Springer and the Toronto Blue Jays Uh, not,
Jerry, 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 Jerry.
so, oh my goodness, man. And so, with that being said, on behalf of the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast, we would like to say, introducing my brother from another mother, my partner here on the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast, Mr. Jamar Goodman. Mr. Jamar Goodman, as we get our tags in, good morning, sir. How are you?
Jerry, 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 Jerry. I'm good, man. I needed that laugh.
Uh, yeah, man. Yes, and so let's get it started, my brother. The Bears. And so the Bears, uh, they lost last week. What did you see in this game? What concerned you? Um, did you have any positives? Um, you know, just what did you get from this game last Sunday? Tell us why the Bears lost. What happened?
Uh, you know, I'll say first, Caleb Williams did not perform like he needed to perform.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I understand that, the Baltimore Ravens, has underachieved this year. Um, injuries could play a big part of that, but even still, like they've underachieved. They definitely like a better team this Thursday against our Chiefs Dolphins, but that's a story for another day. But
Mm-hmm.
um, nevertheless, they had a chance to really, you know, make some, turn some heads and win this game. This was
Right.
a very wonderful football game. I mentioned Caleb Williams did not perform like he should. That's a defense, even with big names on the defense, they haven't really played that well collectively this year, and they should have definitely taken advantage of that. Um, you know, Caleb Williams staring down Rome Odunze all the time.
Right. Right. A
Instead of
lot.
like always trying to make the big play, just take the check down. Sometimes, and that's still a growing part of his development right now. He's still learning. Um, so that is a concern. The defense, I would say, we went into the game really thin. I mean, the secondary itself, it has been tormented with injuries. Of course, we haven't had Jalen Johnson pretty much the whole year. Kyler Gordon, I mean, he hasn't really, what he played one game this year so far.
Right.
Um, it's been bad. It's to the point to where they signed what's that, Gardner Johnson.
Gardner Johnson, yeah, played for Houston. Mm-hmm.
So, it, and then also the fact that Burton got knocked out with a concussion. I mean that didn't help. I'm hoping to see more from Colston Loveland. I mean, you spent the top 10 pick on him. I mean, get him more involved. But I'll say the positive. The running attack, the rushing game has definitely been better over the last 3 weeks, and even with DeAndre Swift being banged up, I mean, he was still very productive. Um, but nevertheless, they underachieved. The Bears underachieved in that game. They definitely could have won that game. But I also understand the fact that the Baltimore Ravens was a very desperate team. That was like they had to win that game. That was a must-win game for the Baltimore Ravens. And they, even without Lamar Jackson, you knew that was going to be a tough game because they had to win that game. They just have to. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it was more so credit to them as opposed to us failing. But there was definitely some missed opportunities for the Bears by far in that game. So, and then the last thing I'll say, when they get down there, you got to score touchdowns. We can't be kicking field goals. Like you got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone. And that's typically how teams lose games. Even teams that are productive on offense, like when you get in the red zone, you got to get 7. You can't get 3 all the time.
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, that's where I'm at with that one.
Right. Yeah, from what I saw, it was very much Caleb not getting rid of the ball. And really the only positives was the two usual suspects for the Bears that really drives our engine, and that's DeAndre Swift and Rome Odunze. Outside of them two, nobody else did nothing. I don't know why on my phone, Jamar, I'm starting to see now rumors of DJ Moore potentially being traded. I don't know why my phone's doing this, but nowadays, if you talk about something, if you even think about something, it'll pop up on your phone. And obviously, we've been talking about this on the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast. Good morning, Deshaun. I feel like we have a lot of silent viewers, Jamar, that anonymously watch us because we've been talking about DJ Moore for quite some time. And here it is, you know, potential rumors now starting to boil up. He's not being used at all. I would rather DJ Moore get some plays in the middle of the field, be a mini, you know, Debo Samuel, be a Steve Smith type of receiver, Jamar, that can run in the middle, bump some people, hit some people. He's strong as hell. Use that. Use it. Stop running bubble screens with the man. He can't catch deep passes. Like, he's not that type of guy. He's not big enough. He's kind of small for a receiver. So you got to use him based off of how he is built, his body. But he's not being used. Colston Loveland not being used. Literally, it seems like Caleb Williams, he loves to throw the roam, and that's really it. I said this past Monday, Jamar with Ian. I said Caleb Williams, he has people that he loves and that he likes, and that's who he sticks with. And that's literally it. He, I bet you would. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Mike Tomlin would know how to use him and get the most out of him. It's just right now the Bears are having it's not the Bears. I just think it's Caleb. What do you think, Jamar? I think it's Caleb that he doesn't have that chemistry with him like he has with Rome, and he likes to throw the Rome. So he do.
I mean,
he just likes to throw to certain people, and that's what he do. And the Ravens knew that. They knew that.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, heck, those two had a connection in the combine before they even got drafted together. They were throwing the ball, playing catch with each other and stuff. I mean, they had that chemistry before they even joined the Bears. So I mean, I guess that's kind of natural. But yeah, with DJ Moore, like you said, he's not a big body guy. That's one of those to where he has the ability. If you throw a 7 to 10 yard slant, he can take it to the house if the opportunity is there. He does have that ability. We've seen it a number of times.
Super athletic.
He is. Just give him some room to operate, and he's gone. So you have to be able to get the ball in your playmakers' hands at their right opportunity. Rome could do a lot of different things. DJ Moore can too. Their skill sets are completely different. Colston Loveland could do a lot of different things. Now that's a person you should be targeting in the red zone along with Rome Odunze. Like that man, like Colston Loveland from the small sample size that we have saw, I think he can play. I think he's a really good player. A really good
player. Cole Kmet, bro. Cole Kmet. Where has he been? He don't get the ball at all. Justin Fields got him paid, if we don't remember. Justin Fields got Cole Kmet paid, bro. Cole Kmet was balling out just not too long ago. And I don't know what he's doing now with Caleb.
Man, you're right. I see a lot of Cole Kmet, and blocking, which is fine. Right. Which is fine, but it's like and then Luther Burden III, I kid you not, that man has the it factor. He does. He really does. Like I see it. And so let's just say they do trade DJ Moore, which rumors has been going for the longest once they drafted Luther Burden III, because it's like he kind of play the same position as DJ Moore, and he's a lot cheaper. So it's like, especially if we're not utilizing DJ Moore, because his productivity and his contract does not align right now. So it's like, if you do ship him off, then Luther Burden the third, like after the concussion, you got to step right in. I think he can do it. And as far as Deshaun's comment, yeah, we'll trade you DJ Moore. Give us a TJ Watt back, because we need that. So
we love that.
give us that. Give us that.
I bet Deshaun's like, hell no.
I mean, look, dude, Pittsburgh got one of the most expensive defenses in the league, and I'll leave Pittsburgh alone. But I mean, we'll take. I just know we need an edge rush. But anyway, yeah, Caleb got so. Here's the thing: like, Caleb has looked a lot better this year than last year, but there's still a lot more room to grow for this offense to really take that next step. Like,
come on, man. Yes.
And so it's like, I'm still encouraged. It does not feel like last year, because we was 4-2 and then we lost 10 straight. And like, even though we lost last week, I still don't believe we're gonna lose another 9 in a row type deal. I think tomorrow's game is very winnable. Very winnable. That offense better be humming. We better be rolling all cylinders. But like, I would love to see a stat line to where Caleb Williams throw for like 270 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, keep it clean, like 0 sacks. So I don't even think Henderson is playing tomorrow. So it's like they don't have a pass rush. And within that 270, I would like to see, Rome get 80, DJ Moore get about 70 or 80, Loveland get some, I just want to spread around and where they keeps the defense honest and, things like that. So I think Caleb Williams will continue to grow. The last couple of games hasn't been there. And I'm pretty sure Ben Johnson is definitely holding that man accountable. And Eberflus was last year type deal. So,
but Eberflus, after he had a bad game, Eberflus gave him a hug and said, "Let's go have hot chocolate,"
Like, for real. And dude, every time they would ask Eberflus anything in the media, he'd be like, we'll be all right. We just got to watch the film. I'm like, what? Like, dude, like, give us something. I must be on dog food this morning, huh? That's what it is. I'm just saying, you could have, you all need a number 2 wide receiver. We need a pass rush. I think it's a win-win for both teams.
Because number 55 for us, Deshaun don't do a damn thing. He a big damn body. He don't do nothing. I've been saying it since week 1. He don't do nothing, Deshaun. I've been saying it since week 1. He don't do a damn thing. All he do is just get out there and stand up and try to look like he pushes somebody back. He don't do a damn thing. He out there wasting cardio, just getting cardio. He ain't doing a damn thing. Jamar know it. I've been talking about number 50. That's his name. I don't call him by his last. He's just number 55. Number 55, big ass, just out there doing nothing. So Jamar and me know we definitely need a pass rush. We need a serious pass rush. We need a serious pass rush. We don't get no pressure at all. And so, yeah, man. And so the Bears now fall to 4-3. But like you mentioned, we got Cincinnati tomorrow. Still a dangerous game because your brother Jamar is over there. That offense they can put up a lot of buckets. That defense ain't much, but hopefully the Bears, it all depends. Joe Flacco don't really turn the ball over, man. We'll talk about that game. It's going to be an interesting game. Very interesting for a variety of reasons, but that's a game that the Bears, right? All right. And so let us progress now, Jamar, to NFL reactions and overreactions. It's always a fun part of the segment. And so let us first start with the New England Patriots. Is it an overreaction to think that after watching the New England Patriots move to 6-2 and now playing great football, that this team is not just on a lucky run, bro, but they are indeed the real thing?
Oh, it's not an overreaction for me. I mean, they hired the right head coach, Mike Vrabel, who was, part of, some championship football in Foxborough. Drake May has definitely looked like the real deal in that class. he showed a little flashes last year when he was given the opportunity. This year, his development has significantly jumped up, and maybe that
Right.
has to do with Josh McDaniels. But
Mhm.
nevertheless, he looks good. Stephon Diggs looks good in that offense. Um, Booty, he looks good in that
Booty.
offense. Ramondre Stevenson, I can't stand the guy because all he does is fumble. But nevertheless, he's been productive lately. Um,
Is he playing tomorrow or is he hurt?
no, he's out. But the draft pick they got, Travion Henderson, that he has the it factor, and he's gonna have first team reps tomorrow. So I mean, on in their defense, like they have that gritty type style of defense.
Mm-hmm. That's the
So
key. They play great defense.
it is, and then they have the fact that they beat Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken, in Buffalo
Mm-hmm.
on prime time. That should tell you everything you need to know, and they just
That
continue to
opened my
win.
eyes so heavy. That opened my eyes for sure.
Yeah, so yeah, that's not overreaction for me at all.
Okay. Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Is it a no reaction to think that after the benching of New York Jets quarterback Justin Fields and then his unexpected start last week resulted in the win for the New York Jets, that this team should stick with Justin Fields at the moment as a starter? By default,
Uh,
right? Who else you gonna go to, Tyrod Taylor?
I mean, it was getting ready to until he got ruled out because of an injury. Like that man
Right.
got benched but started. Like what?
Right. Crazy.
I mean, part of me feels like that he kind of they probably should still go with Tyrod Taylor. And I give you two reasons. One, and I know this is Ian's guy, and that's our like we're all familiar with Justin Fields. We get it. But one, I mean, what would it? He gave you 6 games of film already that just wasn't like productive outside of the first game against the Steelers. Like it just wasn't there. That offense has been nothing.
Yeah,
And
it's been
then
awful.
two, you went against the worst defense in the football league in Cincinnati, the worst team. So it's like if you can't even do, I mean, I'm just saying, like if it's like it's expected for anybody to put up yards and points against Cincinnati. Like we expect the Bears to put up yards and points against Cincinnati tomorrow. So I don't know. Maybe that could be the turning point in his whole career. I don't know. It's I don't know that situation is terrible all the way around.
Mm. Right. And so, morning, Ian. Good morning, my bro. Hey, we doing NFL reactions and overreactions. And so, let's first start with you. Is it an overreaction, Ian, to think that after the benching of New York Jets quarterback Justin Fields and then his unexpected start resulting in the win for the New York Jets, that this team should stick with Justin Fields at the moment as a starter?
Uh, it's a tough question. Mm.
Good morning.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you, bro.
Yeah. Man, should they still start Justin Fields?
I mean, who else they gonna go with? Tyrod Taylor,
I mean, yeah. I mean, to be honest, he probably would have started last week if he didn't get
right?
hurt. But I guess they had no other choice but to start Justin. Um, Man, I can't. To be honest, I can't really answer that because
That's how I felt. Like for real.
I mean it's like this. So Justin hasn't been playing to win. These last besides week one and maybe last week, yeah, he hasn't played to win. He's just been playing to not lose, and he's not getting the ball out on time. He's not playing instinctively.
Right.
Um, it's just like scared to throw the ball, so he won't turn the ball over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't want your quarterback playing like that every week. Now, if he gonna play like he did in week 1 against the Steelers and last week, then hell, he can start every week. But when he reverts back to the Justin Fields that don't want to throw the ball, even on the damn screen play and the damn receiver open. Like, bro, throw the ball, bro. You throw an interception,
Right.
you throw an interception. You throw a bad ball, you throw a bad ball.
So it's 100% a confidence thing with this man.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a confidence thing, and they to be honest, they really just not a good team overall. Now, I will say that they have a pretty decent running game, but
Yeah,
after a while,
Brees Hall is a nice running back.
yeah, but after a while, I believe they top 10 in the NFL in rushing, but after a while, you stack 10 in a box, and it's going to be okay. We're going to blitz Justin Fields. We're going to make you guys throw the ball to win the game,
Hmm.
and him playing the way that he's been playing, it's not going to work. Besides last week, it's not going to work. But maybe like Jamar said, maybe they needed that win last week to kind of shift that. Not even just Justin Fields' confidence, but that whole team confidence. So
Right.
maybe they kind
Right.
of needed that. But I mean, as of right now, I don't know. I
Right.
honestly don't know.
Really quick question though, fellas. And congrats to Aaron Glenn, the Jets getting that first win. Jamar, really quickly, and then
Yeah.
you in. Um, when Justin Fields plays like this, and he's able to throw the ball to his receivers, do it kind of remind you of what he really, really could be if he could literally just drop those passes like he did last week? Because that's really the only thing that's missing in his game is the ability. It's not even the fact that he holds the ball for me. It's really the fact that he's settling for a lot of field goals and he's not able to throw the ball the way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he throw these pretty fast darts, but they're just not resulting. They're not the dart that Caleb Williams throw. It's not the. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. He don't throw the ball just enough in order to score a touchdown.
He's
Like,
not throwing. He's not throwing the ball. He's not throwing the ball downfield, and
Exactly.
he's scared to throw
yeah,
an intercept, turn the ball over. He's taking the check down. If I'm running the post route and the running back or the tight end's running the hitch route, Justin Fields gonna throw the hitch route because he don't want to overthrow me. Or he don't want somebody to intercept the ball. In some cases, which is fine. That's your job. That's his main job to protect the ball. But at the same time, you got to throw the ball downfield. Sometimes you got to take chances. I mean, that's
right,
just
Yeah.
in life. Period. You got to take chances.
You
right,
do. Like Brandon, what you saying? Like you see Caleb Williams drive the ball downfield. You see it in between the seams. You see it when there's and like 15-yard in route. You see it. Like he would throw it, and he would throw it accurately. Like Justin Fields would not make that pass. And
right.
it's like, and it's pretty much what both of you are saying. It's like he's playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Yeah, you gotta protect the ball, like Ian's saying, but you also have to have the ability to move the chains and get the ball downfield to your receivers and stuff. And you cannot also, I mean, he has an issue with focusing on one receiver as well. Like, so you have and that was another thing. He wouldn't go like him going through his progressions was like non-existent. Like you have to go through okay, your first read isn't there. What's your second read? Okay, it's not there. What's your third read? All right, clock's over. Go. Like it would be more so. Okay, the first read's not there. I'm gonna hold. Like, is he gonna get there? Is he gonna get there? Okay, at that point, like you either gonna get sacked or you gotta run. So it's like the decisiveness, and I think that was one of the main criticisms why he was here. Like while he was here in Chicago, just not being able to be decisive in a timely manner. So
Right.
it's tough. Like it is definitely because he came in with so much potential and ability entering the league. Because I mean, him and Trevor Lawrence, like coming out of high school, was like 1 and 2, right, or 1 and 1A, or whatever you wanted to call it. Like they were very comparable, And even Justin Fields' stint at Ohio State when they, like, if I'm not mistaken, beat the brakes off of Trevor Lawrence and Clemson. That one game. So it's like the ability is there. It's a lot of mental thing. I think the man is overthinking a lot of stuff, and that results in bad performances.
Right, overthinking. But when he just go out there and play,
Just play, like you
man,
saying, with instinct. Just play.
right,
Like, heck, when we on the basketball court, you start overthinking. I mean, you're not gonna be playing good at all. You just play, just flow with the game, go with the flow. Just let your body just take over. You know.
right. And so, yeah, Justin, he shows glimpses, and when he shows glimpses, you'd be like, man, if dude play like that consistently, he would be a serious problem out here, a serious problem, if he just did it more consistently. And so, yes, Ian, bro, is it an overreaction next that after watching the New England Patriots move to 6-2 and playing great football, that this team is not just on a lucky run, but that this is indeed the real thing?
No, that's not an overreaction. They are, in my opinion, the real thing. The Patriots, Mike Vrabel, he just has a team that's bought in to what he's teaching. Any great team or any good team, I would say, 95% of the time, the reason why they're good is really not because of talent. It's because of their camaraderie, and them buying into what the coach is saying. You know what I'm saying? Even, you go back to that's on any level. You go back to any good team on any level. Why was that team good? Because they had good team chemistry and they done bought into what the coach is preaching. And they going out there and they
Mm-hmm.
doing it every week.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I don't think it's an overreaction.
Yep. And so, yes. Next, Jamar, bro. Is it a no reaction to think that after watching the Indianapolis Colts pull off another impressive victory behind running back Jonathan Taylor's yet again stellar performance, that he should be considered as a candidate for MVP? And is it the same actually for his quarterback Daniel Jones?
Let me be clear. Jonathan Taylor is the MVP of the season right now.
All right.
It's not even close. I think the man has 15 total touchdowns on the year.
Yeah. JT he been balling big time.
Dude, like that team, if I'm not mistaken, they had the best record. I know they got the best record in AFC. They got the best record in football.
Yeah. They are 7-1, right?
I think so.
Yeah, 7-1. Yeah, because I know they got one loss.
And that loss was
very arguably right. I mean, if it wasn't for what the runner, I mean, the wide receiver, who was that? The running back or wide receiver that
dropping the ball right at the goal line,
right?
And then the holding call that wouldn't even end the play where Jonathan Taylor ran for like a 74-yard touchdown in the. But
right.
But anyway, like that is your MVP. I mean, I understand Daniel Jones has definitely been playing lights out, and I get it. Like Daniel Jones' play has definitely like unlocked the offense to where it is, spectacular. But it's like the Colts have been like a well-oiled machine, so to speak, to where they get up in the first half and then it's JT time in the second half. And I think he has 3 consecutive games with 3 touchdowns. If I'm not mistaken. I mean, the man has 850 yards on the ground. Another 72 in the air. Like 15 touchdowns. I mean, we seen Jonathan Taylor be that guy a couple years ago before all the injuries started happening. So it's like it should be no surprise, but nevertheless, I think the Colts itself is a surprise, and he is the engine to that team. That is your MVP right now.
All right. Ian, your thoughts, bro?
I think Jamar hit it on the head, bro, to be honest. I mean, Jamar hit it right on the head. I mean,
right. So you guys think that there's a motivation out there in Indianapolis due to the passing of Colts owner Jim Irsay like this season is somehow dedicated to him. It's funny how sometimes death can, urgentize the troops.
Yeah.
Nick Mango, rest in peace to Nick. He passed. We remember him as a great center for the New York Jets. He passed this past Sunday. The Jets came out and they kicked ass. And, we know what happened to Jim Irsay this past offseason. And the Colts, they're doing their thing. Perhaps could it also be that the Colts owner and president and CEO, she's beautiful on the sideline, but she's taking those notes too, and doing her thing on the sideline. And so I don't know if that's helping guys. Can you guys tell me from a football standpoint, would that possibly help a team? What do you think, Jamar? If you got somebody that's literally, maybe she's a good note taker. I don't know, man, but the notes that she's taking. No, I'm serious, y'all, because they are beating the crap out of people.
No, I mean, you're right. It's one of those.
5-0 at home, by the way. 5-0 at home.
It's one of those to where, like, and this is what in anything, not even sports, but any organization, any type of structure, to where if the head of any company, any team is bought in and trying, they're fully invested in, winning or whatever it is and doing whatever they need to do to make it happen. I mean, it follows suit throughout the whole team. Like she explained why she was doing it. And that's when I shared that video. I was like, okay, like she is fully bought in. She wants to understand how everything operates to see if anything can be adjusted. It's like everybody is bought in. Everybody. And of course, Def, like, of course, that's probably absolutely that's an extra chip on anybody's shoulder in that organization. But the fact that, she's a proactive owner, it's like watching Mark Cuban type deal.
Right.
When from the football standpoint, because you know how Mark Cuban was, like, he was a different type of owner, but he was fully invested and bought in. And that's why all those players loved him. And then, they eventually won. And that's, of course, that Dallas Mavericks team is probably one of the hardest, most like accomplished, celebrated titles that you'll ever see in your life. But anyway, for them, like, yeah, like absolutely, everybody is bought in on that team. Everybody. I mean, you got Daniel Jones playing the way he does. you got the defense playing the way they are, like, and they're kicking ass and taking names later. Like that's what they're doing.
Right. And so, do you think that, a owner that's doing what she's doing, do you think that help a team, her doing what she's doing?
Yeah, yeah, obviously they're winning. Yeah, you got Daniel Jones playing like the MVP. Jonathan Taylor, he definitely should be, in my opinion, they should be number one, number two for MVP. Um, yeah, what she's doing, I think she is inspired, by if I'm not mistaken, that's Jim Irsay's daughter. So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
she's just inspired by, her dad and the passing of her dad, and I think that is and like I just said, they're bought in. They're bought into what their coaches is bringing to the table, and that camaraderie. Maybe his death has, made their camaraderie a little tighter, and when you have a team like that that's playing for each other, not playing for individual stats, playing for, just playing for money. When y'all close and y'all knit together and y'all playing for each other, and if I make a mistake, you know, um, you there to help me. If you make a mistake, I'm there to help you. It's nobody really down on each other. We just encouraging each other and we playing together as a team. That's a scary team, and that's a sign of a very good team. And I think that's what you're seeing every week when the Colts are playing.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Man, you said that so well, and I feel motivated as hell after you said that, Ian. Man,
I was watching Ray Lewis talk to Colorado about that yesterday.
Deion be having everybody in Colorado.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. And so, lastly, fellas, Jamar, is it an overreaction, bro, to think that after watching the Baltimore Ravens pull off 2 quick wins this week, that this team could possibly go on a run here.
No, not an overreaction at all. And it's crazy. It's to the point to where I was listening on the radio yesterday, and it was saying there's a path for Lamar Jackson to win MVP this year.
Oh, come on. They need to stop. Come on, he haven't even played. Come on, no.
But does he have more passing touchdowns than Josh Allen?
I mean, to my understanding, he's 14-1, like 14 touchdowns to 1 interception. Like his quarterback rating is like a 137. Like he is playing lights out.
He got a 137 quarterback rating.
Yeah.
I see why the bro be winning MVP or be up there for MVP.
Yeah, and on top of that, they saying like pretty much because a lot of this is narrative driven. So if the Baltimore Ravens go on this one run, they win the AFC North, and Lamar Jackson continue to put up these numbers. That's why they're saying there's a possible path for MVP for him. That's of course that also depends on Jonathan Taylor's production as well. But nevertheless, that's the narrative. Like the Baltimore Ravens can do this.
Yeah,
and that's why even before the game on Thursday, they're still the betting favorite to win the AFC North. Because Vegas believes in Lamar Jackson. And they go out and do that. What he did on Thursday against our Chiefs Dolphins, that was an embarrassment.
Get him out of there.
Yeah. Like for real, pack him up, get him out of there. Like, and then if you were just watching the throws this man was making, like I can't even believe a couple of years ago they're saying this man's can't even pass the ball. Like the accuracy, the pinpoint accuracy on these throws is phenomenal. It's dude, yeah. That's no overreaction at all. Like they can definitely get it done.
Okay, yes, and your thoughts, bro? Is it an overreaction to think that after 2 quick wins this week that the Baltimore Ravens could go on a run here?
No, I mean, I'm piggyback off of Jamar. No, it's not an overreaction. And just like he said, when people state that, Lamar's not accurate, that just proves, and when somebody want to say something about a quarterback and they don't really have much to say, the first thing they want to say, oh, he's not accurate. Man, you know how many quarterbacks during every week of football miss throws? Every last one of them. Ain't none of them out there going 100%. So miss me with it. Lamar Jackson is the best player in football. Now Daniel Jones and JT, they might be up for the MVP, but Lamar Jackson, that is the definition of the most valuable player. They look like dog shit these last couple of weeks. He came back and they look like a playoff team and a Super Bowl contending team.
Yeah.
Now granted, they played the Dolphins, but the Bears, they having a pretty good year. They're turning it around. But he didn't even play against the Bears, but they end up winning that game, and now they got their best player back. Come on, man. It seemed like Derrick Henry even running a little harder since Lamar Jackson been back. That's the true definition of the most valuable player. It's Lamar Jackson.
Because he know they got a chance now.
And that's why he's always in the MVP talk. And 14 touchdowns and only 1 interception. He got more touchdown passes than quarterbacks playing every week. He ain't played how many weeks?
Beautiful.
Matter of fact,
that's beautiful.
That's
a beautiful stat.
Give me a sec. I'm about to look that up exactly real quick.
He got to be in the top 5. He has to be in the top 5.
See. NFL stats. Hold on, let me get there. Okay, passing leaders, complete leaders. Let's go. Touchdowns. Here we go. Jackson, 14. So just so you know, he has more. So he's actually 11th on the list, but he has more passing touchdowns than Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones, Jordan Love, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, C.J. Stroud, Caleb Williams, Mac Jones, Trevor Lawrence. There you go.
And these are teams with winning records.
Right. And we just was talking about Daniel Jones as an MVP candidate. Voila. Voila.
True definition of most valuable player. And he should have 3.
Bad boy.
Yeah, I'm with you on
that.
Bad
boy over there.
He should be reigning MVP.
Bad boy over there. Yeah, that's a hell of a stat. And so we'll continue to see how things go because the Ravens, unfortunately, they lost a couple games that they should have won, right? We know they should have won week 1. We know they should have won week 1. We know they should have won week 4. So it was a number of games that they just kind of blew, etc. And so you can't change the past. You can only move forward. But speculation. Let's see what the Baltimore Ravens do. Okay, fellas, notable college football games this weekend. We got a few that's coming up. Some notable college football games. 9 Vanderbilt at 20 Texas. Big SEC showdown. I'm not sure if Arch Manning's coming back. I know he got injured last week. But, I don't know what the hell people was thinking with Heisman. But, we'll continue to see how that kid does. It's only his first season as an official starting quarterback. And so as some say, we'll give him some time. So let's continue to give the kid some time down there in Texas. We'll see how the kid does down there in Austin. On the other hand, down there in Georgia, 5 Georgia, they'll be traveling to Jacksonville, not Knoxville? And so Gainesville, not Knoxville, Tennessee, Gainesville, Florida. But they'll be traveling to Jacksonville. So 5 Georgia versus Florida down there in Jacksonville. 14 Tennessee versus 18 Oklahoma, another big SEC showdown. We always know how it's going down in the SEC, big games every week. 17 Cincinnati at 24 Utah. Check this out, fellas. I'm not talking about Bob Knight. I'm not talking about Jeffries over there. That was the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. This is the number 2 Indiana Hoosiers in football.
They're nice. They like that.
Oh, they are fucking incredible. They are beating the dog crap out of people. And I just wish they could have met in the Big Ten championship, but it won't happen, fellas. They're not set to meet. If they would have continued to win, they wouldn't meet. And if they would have met in the playoff, that would just be the cream of the crop, right? That would just be the best possible situation. But 2 Indiana at Maryland, number 1 Ohio State versus Penn State. And so check that out. Number 1 and 2 teams.
I don't think they play each other
No, they don't. They don't. I checked it. I checked it. This is what we do in the early morning sports talk podcast, and we check stuff in advance. I checked it about a month ago, trying to see, like, man, are they gonna play? Are they gonna play? Is it gonna be a collision course? Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be this season, but it would be nice.
Not to cut you off, you got to think about it too. They only lost 2 games last year. The 2 games that they lost last year are to Ohio State and Notre Dame. Those are 2 people that played the national championship. They brought that whole team back.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's a wonderful fact. Indiana is on the map now, and they should be. And shout out to the head coach. He got a very nice extension. He deserved it, and he earned it. He got it from the mud. He got it from the mud. And so 2025 World Series. Let me change this narrative because I was doing that in advance. I don't know why I was doing that, but I was like, man, the Blue Jays, based off of how they've been playing, they're going to beat the hell out of the Dodgers. But it
Not
is
so fast, my friend.
Dude, the 9th inning last night was incredible.
Oh, man, it was incredible, bro. It was incredible. With this World Series, it's 2 narratives here, and Chris can be with us this morning. Anthony, unfortunately, he got a call yesterday, and he stated he had to be in Kenosha for hockey. Based off of the games, when the Blue Jays win, their bats are active, guys. They put up 11 runs, 8 runs, 6 runs, a lot of bats. Nobody still can stop Vlad. Nobody can stop him. This man is just a dog. I mean, he's a dog, y'all.
Like
he is
daddy.
a grown-ass man.
man.
Grown-ass man. But on the other side, there's a grown-ass man, too, named Shohei Ohtani. And he's a grown-ass man, too.
Goat.
And so you got 2 grown men going at it. 2 franchises that, are doing great things. And will Drake get his World Series, man? Will he finally get something good this year, fellas? Will he finally get a win, something good this year? And you know when they win in Toronto, he gonna be the first one out there. Toronto, because that's what he do. But on the
Probably
other
don't even watch
hand,
baseball.
LA, Kendrick Lamar, man. His Dodgers. They are doing their thing. And I don't know, fellas, who you guys got for this. It seems like when the game is low, LA wins. When there's a lot of runs, Toronto wins. But game 7 is in Toronto. Last week, me, Chris, and Jamar made our picks. I don't know if anything changes. For me, I need to really, really talk about this with you guys. But for me, I picked Toronto because I stated Toronto in 7 because Toronto had home field in. I figured that would be the difference because they had home field. Chris, he picked Toronto in 7 because of home field, and he broke down some other stuff that I'm not really good at because he's a baseball fanatic. And so, Jamar, who you got for this one, bro? Blue Jays or Dodgers? Do the Dodgers pull out some that the Miami Heat did when they were down 3-2 against the Spurs? Like, a lot of teams don't come back down after they lose that game 5. Do you think that the Dodgers are great enough to pull off 2 in Toronto and get the World Series championship? Oh, you got an LA.
Hey man, like if we're comparing it to the Heat Spurs, hey, that ball that got wedged in on the wall was similar to LeBron blocking Thiago's splitter. So
yeah. Did you see that double play, bro, to end the game
that
yesterday?
was sensational.
Yeah, that was insane.
I couldn't I woke up at like 4 something this morning and I couldn't like get rid of it on my Facebook timeline. It was all over the place. Like I pretty much watched the whole 9th inning all over again on my timeline. I watched that play so much. Like those are high leverage moments. Like that was like ball game on the line, and to get out of that jam, that double play, to have the presence of mind, because I mean, heck, I thought it was a hit too. To Buddy ran up and grabbed the ball, and like that's that type of that type of play. I think that carries momentum. like they're gonna be amped up tonight. And look, like part of me definitely wants Vlad Jr. to do his thing and get one. But the other part of me is like I am literally witnessing, like, in my opinion, the greatest baseball player ever, like maybe that ever touched a bat in a ball in a glove on the other side. And look, I it's like betting against Jordan. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I refuse. No, so like Brandon, you mentioned like the Blue Jays, like the bats have carried them to this point. The pitching for the Dodgers this year has pretty much carried them. In years past, it was.
That's what's carried them. That's been carrying the Dodgers. It's been a defense actually in pitching.
But the thing is, like even though the hitting is struggling, they still have the ability to put up the runs. They haven't even played their full potential, and we're in a game 7. And I feel like the Blue Jays has been playing lights out, and yet the Dodgers have not been playing at their maximum capacity.
Right. Who do you think has pressure tonight? Who do you think has the most pressure? The Dodgers with the roster that they got on paper, or the Blue Jays who are at home?
Ooh, that's
pretty equal. I mean, you kind of said it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I think it's equal. I mean, because it's like anybody, because it seems like just in general, game 7, if you are the home team, you have the pressure by default, right?
Yeah.
Because this is the reason why you
worked all year to get that home field advantage.
Yes. So you have to defend home field. I mean, heck, you went into the scenario up 3-2 going back home. So it's like, you got to close out. I mean, there's always instant pressure on the Dodgers because they spend money every year. It's like, the Yankees for the better part of our life. They spend money every year. They have to win. But I mean, it feels even, but if I had to choose, I think the pressure is on the home team. Like, once again, like you said, this particular year, you played this hard to get to this point to have that luxury if it came down to it. And look and behold, you playing that card. Like, we're at home, game 7, you got to win. You got to win, especially you cannot lose back-to-back 6 and 7 at home.
After the Dodgers has not played what we know they could play, the potential. Yeah, and I don't know if you have anything. You got anything else, Shamar? Before we get to him?
Yeah, I would say the last thing is, especially after how the 9th inning transpired, how that hit it. Like, what are the chances that ball gets wedged in that spot?
No,
because it's like any other time that could have been it. That really could have been it. So it feels like, it almost feels like Bartman and Moises Alou type deal, just
right. He took it back with that one.
Or the what was the dude in the Buckner deal? Like
Buckner.
That
I'm not sure.
World Series in the 80s or the early 90s, like the ball goes under his glove on first base.
Yeah.
That's what this, like, if it
Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, that's what this feels like. Like, because like if they do it another 100 times, hit the same ball in that same spot, that ball does not get wedged.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Man, and so Ian, bro, game 7, Toronto. You know, I think we all kind of figured this would go 7 because these are 2 excellent baseball teams. They are both very good teams. Ian, who you got for this one, bro, and why?
I'm not going to change my pick. You know, when we did the bracket, what was it, in the beginning of the playoff? I did have the Blue Jays, and I had them playing the Cubs. But right. I did pick the Blue Jays. I'm not gonna go away from the Blue Jays, but like Jamar stated, after game 6, coming into game 7 with that momentum, after winning like that puts the heat on the Blue Jays big time. And you know, like we just said, the Blue Jays being at home, game 7, but also the Dodgers, like you say, with their roster, but coming into game 7 with that momentum, that put the heat on the Blue Jays, man. And that was game 7. Y'all at home. It's like y'all have to get it done. Y'all at home. Y'all have some type of advantage. And you know the stadium is gonna be antsy when you in a game 7, and this is y'all playing for a championship. The stadium and the atmosphere it's exciting, but it's antsy. So I think the Blue Jays can pull it off, but I wouldn't expect per se a blowout or anything like that. I think it's gonna be another great game.
It's gonna go down to and so who you got? And you got the Blue Jays, right?
Yeah, I got the Blue Jays.
Fellas, you know, I've become really, really big into baseball, being overseas now, because a lot of people here are from Dominican Republic, and you guys know a lot of great baseball players. Yeah. They come from the Caribbean islands. This series has been exactly what I thought it would be. I knew coming in, and I said it, and you guys remember a couple weeks back, I stated that the Dodgers, this will be their toughest World Series opponent in any of their championships. The Blue Jays will be their toughest opponent, that they will have to work this thing to the very end, and they will have to pull out some greatness. The Blue Jays, you see their bats. You see Vlad. I mean, you see Bazzi. You see Springer. You see a bunch of no-name hungry guys that can hit, but also great pitchers too. On the other hand, with the Dodgers, yes, I see what they've been doing. This game is in Toronto, though, and it's a lot of pressure. You guys are right, but it's a very loud crowd in Toronto. Guys, that probably is one of the loudest stadiums in baseball. Think about it. In Canada, they ain't got 5, 10 teams. They got one team. One. It used to be the Montreal Expos, but now it's just one team. Y'all don't think just like the Raptors was in 19?
Yeah.
They got fans outside. They got fans inside.
Win. They represent not a state. They represent a country.
The whole
They
Canadian
represent
flag.
a country. They are representing a country. They are finna be lit, absolutely lit. And so I stated this would be the toughest championship. Guys, greatness requires going through tough challenges. And Jamar, Ian, we stated Shohei Ohtani is great, right? Just imagine the moment this would be. Guys, I'm telling y'all, they pull us off. This could be some great shit. Excuse my French to my viewers. This will be great because this is a team where it's like a boxing match. You make this error, they make you suffer severely. You make this pitch, they make you suffer severely. That's what great opponents, that's what great competitors do. Great competitors are really good at something, really, really, really good at something. And you got to take it away. And if you take that away, they're really, really good at something else. And you got to continue to take it away and adjust and adjust and adjust. That's what great teams do. And these are two great organizations. I stated that the Blue Jays will win at 7. But I would not be surprised if the Dodgers, I would be very impressed if they pull it off. But I'm going to go with the Blue Jays. Why? Because the Blue Jays are in Toronto. They got that crowd, etc. Now, it depends, fellas. If LA get off to a fast start, then like you mentioned, and Jamar, the crowd going to be really antsy. They're going to be really antsy. And if they not getting the bats like they used to been seeing all year, them bats ain't hitting, and the Dodgers continue to get in their groove on defense and they pitching, then it's going to be, oh, shit, we not scoring. And the Dodgers probably be like, we got them right where we want them. We got them right where we want them. And you don't want a Shohei Ohtani to come up to the bat in the 7th or 8th inning and you only down a run or you tied up. That's danger. That's serious danger. But on the other hand, if you're the Dodgers and you up 1 or 2 runs and Vlad get on the plate, you like, oh, shit, if I do something wrong, he going to knock the ball out the park. And so it is literally that critical between Shohei Ohtani and Vlad. I know Shohei Ohtani is great, y'all, but Vlad is that elite of a hitter, y'all. He's that elite. You slip up, he going to knock the ball out the park. He just waiting on it, literally, at any moment. And so in order to just cut to the suspicion, I'm going to go with the Blue Jays at home because they are in Toronto. But I tell you guys this, the Dodgers pull us off. This is going to be some great stuff. This is going to be something they can look back on and be like, man, we won that championship and we weren't even supposed to win that championship. But we still won that championship. And Jamar, that would be super impressive because the Dodgers did not play the baseball that we have seen them play. But if they win this World Series championship, this will be super impressive because that's a good team in the Blue Jays. And so with that being said, fellas, do you guys got any final words on the World Series as it goes down tonight, Game 7 in Toronto?
The best 2 words in sports. We're here for it.
Yep.
Game 7. All right. So, yeah. It's crazy, man, when we – there's Chris. All right. Game 7, Toronto for the win. Luck won't strike Tice for LA. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Chris, do you think it's because Toronto is in Toronto? Do you think it's because Toronto, they don't just have one team? I mean, they don't have 10 teams in Canada. They just got one team up there in Canada. It's all on the Blue Jays. Do you think it's because it's hard to win twice in a team stadium, back-to-back nights? Do you think it's because of the pitching? Because really the Blue Jays have had better pitching. Jamar, do you think it's that Shohei Ohtani going to pitch tonight and play the bat? Y'all know that tonight, right? He's doing everything tonight for the Dodgers.
Yeah. Got to. Game 7.
So, got to get your money's worth out of the man.
For sure.
Hey, like, I
He
think he's gonna
said,
be.
"Hey,
What he say in Friday Night Lights? And he can pass. He got to do everything today,
Paint your
man.
fence, walk your dog, grab your man.
Man can paint the back porch. He got to do everything, bro.
Hey man, they might have Shohei in the concession stands doing in between innings at this point. Like he gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, he gonna be one of the announcers, bro. He got to do everything.
He gonna be translating for his country in between pitches.
Yeah, he got to do everything, man.
oh my goodness, man."
They'll get their money.
They
They'll
said
get
this
their
man.
money's worth tonight.
Hey man.
Hey,
Oh,
you
man.
guys say y'all say Shohei Ohtani got to do literally everything, and you know what? He's paid handsomely. Collective, man, the fans, the team, and the atmosphere. I think they will feel robbed, and it's going to feel them. Okay. And so when we talk about somebody feeling robbed, right, the Blue Jays are going to feel robbed that they lost Game 6 the way they lost Game 6, in which that was a beautiful web jam in order to end that game. That was one of the most incredible plays I've seen in a long time in baseball. And that's not even the double play that you guys see in the early, like the third inning, that web jam by Mookie Betts. Man, that dude, he might be having a struggling bat this World Series Jamar in, but the man never lacks on defense. He never lacks as a shortstop. He never lacks ever. Like Derek Jeter type stuff. It just be like, did you see what he just did? Like, it was incredible what he just did. Like, it's like he Derek Jeter's son almost, man. Just fantastic defense. And so, Chris, man, thanks for jumping on with us, bro. As soon as you jump on, the ratings go up on the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast. And so, Ohtani is going to have to be Superman tonight. I agree.
Definitely.
He's going to have to be Superman. You heard Jamar and they say he's going to have to be in the audience translating for Japan. Man going to have to be in the concession stands. What else he got to do, y'all? What else Shohei Ohtani got to do?
He gonna have to be one of the umpires, bro. He gonna have to do everything.
He's gonna handle the field, the maintenance on the field and stuff, putting the chalk back down.
Yeah.
Man, but do you guys think that Shohei Ohtani get a home run tonight?
It's
Why not?
possible. Yeah.
It's a high leverage game and a high leverage moment. I mean, we saw what he did to send them to the World Series. So,
Big time.
Well, y'all know he got 9 home
play.
runs in the postseason. All he waiting on you to do, and that's why I say he's so elite, him and Vlad. It just depends on where you put the ball. They're waiting to knock the ball out the park. It's like almost like a muscle, sort of like how Steph Curry shoot a three-pointer, fellas. That's how good Shohei Ohtani is at hitting. I'm like super serious. I know this sound a little creepy and weird. Like you like somebody that really that good? They that good? They that good? Like
it's crazy how it's levels to this in any sport. It's levels to this.
Yeah.
He might lead the game off with one. Yeah, he gonna come ramped up
real quick.
He gonna come ramped up.
If he leaves the game off with one, that whole stadium going silent.
Oh yeah, for sure. You gonna be able to drop a pin in there.
Like, whew, tension gonna creep up real quick.
He gonna have them shook. You gonna have that whole country shook.
Right, because they battling against the country. They battling the team.
Right.
They playing against the country.
Yeah.
They playing against an entire country. They gonna be lit tonight, etc. Man, it's going down in Toronto tonight. And so, yeah, the Blue Jays, Dodgers. Chris, let us know if you got any more thoughts on this, man. And we'll point it out because this is the last baseball game of the MLB season, and it's Game 7, and it's just a lot of narratives here on the line. Toronto, this will be their first World Series championship since Joe Carter. I don't know if you guys remember 1993. Toronto Blue Jays won the World Series off of that walk-off home run. That's a piece of history. And you can go to YouTube to watch that World Series championship that happened inside, I believe, of Rogers Center. Way back in 1993. Fantastic baseball game. That was the last World Series championship. But and if you're right, he won't see another pitch. If he knock it out of the park early, it's gonna set the tone. I'm gonna say this, Chris. Mookie Betts got to hit the ball tonight. Freddie Freeman got to hit the ball tonight.
Yeah.
The big guys for the Dodgers got to hit the ball. Max Muncy got to hit the ball tonight. Blue Jays got some great pitching too, low key, y'all. Max Scherzer and them ain't no joke. They done been in the World Series won championships before too.
Yeah.
I mean, you paid those guys too. I mean,
right.
Yeah, they gotta show up too. Can't just be
right.
Tony.
Right. And so these big names, Hall of Famers, it's all on the line tonight. They saying we putting our best out here, baby. And so,
big time
last
players
question,
make big time game. I mean, big time players make big time plays in big time games, man.
Right. And just one last question, bro. Do you think that the managers, they're gonna be throwing bullpens out early tonight? They just gonna be throwing everything they can tonight? You gonna see everybody's pitch possibly tonight?
Yeah, I think so. It's game 7. I mean, you ain't got nothing to lose tonight. Ain't no tomorrow.
There you go.
Right. Yes. So, well, that is our analysis for the World Series, Game 7, Blue Jays, Dodgers. Some careers, some legacies going to be changed tonight for sure. And so, let us now progress. These are my tray. Let us progress now to NFL Week 9. Got a lot of big games that is taking place. Jamar, we start with you and then follow with you, Ian. Colts and Steelers. Jamar, who you got for this one? I believe they are in Pittsburgh. Who you got for this one?
All right, give me a second. Haven't been able to do this in a while, but need some numbers here. And then also, I want to record this too. Second. Colts Steelers, where are we at? All right, here we go. All right, so yes, this here is in Pittsburgh. The Colts are 3.5-point favorite on the road, 50.5 over under. That's a lot of points. Yeah, so this is one of those, if it's not broke, we're not gonna fix it. And what I mean by that is the team with the best record here, with the MVP of the league, in my opinion, right now. The Steelers, I mentioned earlier in the show, they have one of the most expensive defenses in the league and definitely not playing up to par. And Aaron Rodgers has definitely actually been good for them overall, but it's not enough. Nobody's stopping Jonathan Taylor. Heck, Daniel Jones, like we talked about it, he's been very good. Tyler Warren, he's been really good as a rookie. Michael Pittman, and then we start throwing in like people like Alec Pierce and Josh Downs and everything else. Like, yeah, give me the Colts.
All right, and bro, Colts Steelers.
Man, Michael Pittman had a crazy catch last week.
Oh, you're right.
I love those big receivers. I've been saying it for years now. For 2 years. This is the second year I've been saying it. Colts got 2 great big receivers.
Yeah, but I'm going for the upset Steelers. Shout out to Deshaun. That's his team.
Yeah, I think Deshaun was peeking in to see who we was gonna pick. Yeah, and so, man, I want to see the Steelers win because I want to see Mike Tomlin win. Honestly, Colts have been the best team in football. Yeah. Jonathan Taylor has been running crazy. Danny Dimes don't turn the ball over. He do just enough. He does what is required. Oh man, that tight end for Indianapolis, that rookie, he's playing really good ball. Tyler Warren, yes. 2 great big receivers. Of course, you guys know that part already. Let me see. The Steelers, Their defense hasn't been what I thought it would be this season. I'm gonna go with the Colts. Give me the Colts. Sorry, Deshaun. Broncos, Texans. Who you got for this one, Jamar?
All right. So Houston is favored by 1.5 at home, 40.5 over under. That's pretty low. So see, this one is tough because Houston's at home, and the way that Houston, like, they showed me something last week against the Niners. Broncos are a good team.
Yeah, 6-2.
They are a good team. Yeah, well,
They should arguably remember between the
beat the
Broncos and the Colts. Exactly, you took the words out of my mouth, bro.
that BS call.
If that BS call didn't happen, and the Broncos
Yeah.
be 7-1, the Colts be 6-2.
I'm gonna take the Texans.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, don't forget that Texans defense is really good.
Oh yeah,
And
they
opposing-
are. They one of the best defenses in football.
And the opposing quarterbacks against their defense has not played well at all this year. So give me the Texans.
Texans dropped a couple games like some idiots too. First 3 games, they dropped 2 games. They should be a lot better than 3 and 4. Chargers. Ian, Broncos, Texans.
It's a tough game for me to pick, but I think I'm gonna pick. To be honest, man, Broncos been balling this year, bro. I'm gonna
They
pick
have.
the Broncos. I'm gonna pick the Broncos. I think they, Bo knows.
Hey,
I think they got something Bo Nix, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see that coming.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Man, shout out to Bo Nix. A lot of people was questioning this kid. They was even questioning if they should draft him. And that kid has proven to be a very good quarterback in this league. He does everything that's required. He passes the ball well. He doesn't turn the ball over. He gets the ball out fast. He knows how to scramble when it's time. He has great accuracy. Bo Nix, I hope that kid just continues to do well because he's been doing really well. He surprised a lot of folks. Texans at home, great defense. But the problem is CJ Stroud. He played a really good game last week, Ian and Jamar. And the thing for me is CJ Stroud. If he played the way he's supposed to play, this team will be a serious team. A serious team.
yeah.
But he's been on a decline for some reason. But he showed a glimpse last week.
And you know what? Really quick, like, he did it without Nico Collins, and that's what made it so impressive to me. Like, they obliterated the Niners, and he didn't even have his best player. That's what made it impressive for me.
And so they got some momentum. They feeling good right now. But the Broncos for me is the better team. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. No disrespect to the Texans. The Texans, I think y'all are just victims of a really tough schedule. And then, not only a really tough schedule, but a quarterback that hasn't been playing the way we thought he would play. But I think the Texans will be still a playoff team, and I think they'll get it together towards the end of the season. Chargers and Titans. Who you got for this one, Jamar? Is this a Cancun, or do you guys think the Titans get it home? I mean, they are at home tomorrow.
Well,
So
I say this much: Vegas thinks it should be a Cancun. The Chargers are favored by 9.5 on the road. I feel like that's a trap. 43.5 over under. I'm still taking the Chargers. I don't think they win by 9.5. I don't think so. But I will say this: as far as the Titans have, I think they've been looked a little bit better without Callahan. So
they've been close to getting it done, but they just
learning how to win. A young team.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And they do have a couple of pieces of what I see that, it's Rouster's still inferior, but
I
I'm
think it's a
Chargers.
Cancun. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's a Cancun, but it could be a situation like the Jets last week. We could look up and be like,
Yeah.
"Man, they actually won." But I'm gonna go Chargers. So.
Yeah. I don't know if Jamar got the button. But
I'm gonna blow the dust off of this real quick.
okay. because I know it's been a while since we Cancun.
Cancun.
Yes, and so Cancun means, guys, we're going to Cancun because we ain't got no work to do. I mean, damn it. I mean, we ain't got to analyze this game. This is a Cancun. We all got the Chargers over the Titans. And so Cancun, baby, Cancun. And so Vikings at Lions, JJ McCarthy returning, fellas. But is this a Cancun? I don't know. I know I ain't picking the damn Vikings.
I know who Ian's picking, so I guess it's on me, right? All right, just so people know, Detroit is favored by 9.5, and the over/under is 48.5. And
Yeah, that would sound about right. That would sound about right.
yeah, and I don't think that's a trap. So therefore,
Cancun.
Voila. And so we'll see how the Vikings do, man. JJ McCarthy might come out firing on all cylinders. I mean, you know, like they ain't got a lot of film on him, you know, but to me, he looks like a Michigan quarterback. Like, really not a great quarterback. Only one that was great was Tom Brady.
I'm about to say there's a wide range of outcomes with that one.
I mean, it's true because
Lone Ranger.
Yeah. I mean, but keep in mind though, Tom Brady coming out wasn't great either. He was a 7th-round pick.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
he turned out to be the GOAT.
He turned out to be the GOAT, you know, and in college though, he didn't come out. My whole point, fellas, though, is not that Tom Brady obviously is one of the greatest athletes ever, greatest quarterback ever, but it's that Michigan, they generally just don't produce. You don't go to Michigan for quarterbacks.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm not looking at Michigan for a quarterback. I'm looking for a running back. I'm looking for something else, but not a quarterback. And so, but JJ McCarthy, guys, is from Illinois. Y'all know that, right? He's a suburban kid.
He went to
Naperville?
Yeah, I believe he went to Nazareth, wherever Nazareth is at. He went to Nazareth,
Nazareth.
and then he transferred to IMG.
Oh, okay. And so yes, Illinois kid, and so we hope the best for him. They're up in Detroit. We'll see how that game turn out. 49ers at the Giants. I don't think this is a Cancun for me because the Giants play tough, and they in New York. They play a lot better in New York. They play a lot better, but Cam Scatterbull is out. Yeah. Who's starting them off for the Niners? Is it Mac Jones?
Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac.
Again.
Mac and cheese. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the
Jamar
Niners on this one. I don't what Jamar said. I don't have the warm and fuzzies on this one though.
I don't either at all. For everything that you all said. So just so you know, Vegas got the Niners favorite 2.5 on the road, 47.5 over under. So like, here's the thing for me. You know, Mac Jones is who he is. I mean, he's a competent backup. I mean, in certain systems, he could be the starter. I mean, he looked like Tom Brady a couple of weeks ago in this system, but he also looked like Kraft mac and cheese the other day. So it's like, I don't know. But one thing I do know on the other side, like Jackson Dart has that it factor. I know that. My eye says he can play. He can play. And it seemed like he elevate the guys around him.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's turning Wan'Dale Robinson and Little John and all these other people I never even heard of, and they out here making plays. He's giving new life to Darius Slayton, and even when Tyrone Tracy came in the game, he started to look like, oh, okay, you are a competent back again. So I'm going Giants.
Wow. All right. 49ers, they are without Tyler Warren too. I mean, not Tyler Warren. They are without Warner, one of their great linebackers. Unfortunately, he's out. Yeah.
And also Ricky Pearsall's out again. Just FYI. And of course, Nick Bosa, he torn his ACL.
Right, he tore his ACL unfortunately a couple weeks ago. And so, yeah. Ian, who you got for this one?
I don't know.
This is a hard game to pick because the Niners are banged up.
It is. I feel like if the Niners was home, it'd be a different story.
Yeah.
And they got to travel all the way to the East Coast, literally from coast to coast.
Exactly. And it's gonna be a little cold outside too.
I'm gonna go with the Niners though. I'm gonna go with the Niners.
I don't blame you.
I mean, yeah, they still a great, still got all the pieces of a great organization,
Yep.
great head coach, great ownership.
And
Certain
your
teams
favorite,
just got standards,
and your favorite running back.
right?
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey,
He's been healthy.
Yeah.
right?
He's
And when he's healthy, he can do it all.
He's their wide receiver 1 this year.
I'm sure. I don't have nobody else.
Brandon Ayuk is still out too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's coming back this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't sound like
So,
he is. It don't sound like he is.
So if I'm not mistaken, he's injured, right? Towards ACL?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I know I seen this was like some weeks ago. I know I seen something. I don't think he was too happy with them, so I don't think he coming back either.
Yeah, I think I did see some about. Yeah, no. I think that I seen that too about Brandon Ayuk now that I remember. And so who you got for this one then? 49ers or Giants?
Oh, he picked the Niners.
I got the Niners.
You got the Niners. All right. And so
Who you got?
I'm with you. I'm gonna pick the Niners on the road. I think the Giants turn the ball over late and they force that great defense, that great defensive mind. Robert Silla, I think they forced a turnover late from the Giants. So give me the Niners in a close game. Panthers, guys, the Panthers are 4-4. They were 4-3 last week. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Bryce didn't play last week, so they got spanked.
That's why they lost in because Bryce didn't play.
That's the narrative we're going with, apparently.
Right.
I don't know if
Bryce out
this
there,
week.
they dangerous.
He's playing.
Yeah.
He's playing tomorrow.
Are you playing tomorrow?
All right.
Yeah.
They're going to Green Bay. Green Bay's 5-1-1, I believe.
Correct.
And so who you got for this one, Jamar?
Well, I might have to align with Vegas here. They got the Packers favored by 13.5. 44.5 over under. If I'm not mistaken, these two teams played last year in Carolina. Carolina played them pretty tough. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong,
Right?
but I think they did play last year. With that being stated, yeah, you know who I got. I don't like it, but you know who I got.
All right, you got the guys 192 miles north.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, Ian, who you got? Your Panthers, bro, or the guys 192 miles north?
I'm gonna go with the guys up north, but I want to see the Panthers upset those guys.
If the Panthers upset them, guys, I just want to point this out. This is going to send shockwaves through the league, and people are going to start taking the Panthers serious if they win this game tomorrow.
I don't know about taking them serious, but I think they'll
they won't take them serious.
They'll
it's going to turn some heads.
Like, for real. Now, Ian, let me ask you this. Do you think the Packers can cover 13.5, or are you taking the points with Carolina?
No, I think the Packers can cover.
Okay. All right. Am I hitting the button?
Yes, you are, my friend.
Okay.
Cancun.
Yes, you are, my brother. Hit that button. So, yes.
Deshaun picked the Colts.
Yep, Deshaun picked the Colts. And he was talking about his Steelers. You can't beat them the way they've been playing defense on the defensive side. Yeah, the defense hasn't been the best for the Steelers. Speaking of defense, Jamar, the Bears, they are in Cincinnati tomorrow. What you got for this one? Bears, Bengals.
Just so people are aware, the Bears are favored on the road by 2.5. 51.5 over under. That is extreme. All right. You see the sign behind me. That's who I'm picking. But I'm taking the unbiased cap off it. The Bengals defense is like so trash. I can play quarterback. I can have Brandon behind me in the backfield. He can run for 100 yards. I could have Ian come out of retirement as an ex receiver, and he can get 100 yards right now against the Cincinnati Bengals defense. That's what we could do.
I might pop a hamstring.
Even with the hamstring, you're gonna have more yards than. Oh man, but nevertheless, they do not have their best player on defense. The Bengals, Henderson, he is out. He's not playing. Yeah. So on top of a lack of a pass rush and lack of a defense in general, they don't even have like once again, Brandon can be on the right end, the end can be on the left end, and they can get after the Joe Flacco tomorrow. Like that's where we're at. The Bears offense should, and I do have full confidence in Ben Johnson to put up some points. This should be similar to what they did to the Cowboys. Bear down.
All right. Ian.
I am going with the fastest man in the world, Jamar Chase. I think he's gonna have a big game.
That's if
All
Joe
right.
Flacco has time to throw the ball. If he
Right,
plays. If he plays. I don't even know if he's playing.
But if Joe Flacco has time to throw the ball, then he can throw the ball very well.
Yeah,
you know, we all know that's one thing he can do. He can throw that ball beautifully. He has a beautiful pass, and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins ain't nothing to play with. We all know that.
No.
We all know Samaje Perine, he ain't nothing to play with coming out that backfield. This is a tough-ass game for the Bears. I know it might seem like it's going to be easy. The Bears going to have to work for this one like the Dodgers got to work against the Blue Jays. This is going to be a tough game, especially if Joe Flacco play. And plus, it's in Cincinnati. The Bears don't do well on the road. They haven't done well on the road thus far. They really good at home. On the road, they're very suspect. Part of me wants to actually pick the Bengals here because I'm looking at what Ian's saying with Jamar Chase. The Bears secondary ain't the best. They blew the damn game last week. If oh my God, y'all, if my friend Kevin Byard catch that interception, Jamar, and
yes,
he take that back for a pick six, we talking about a whole different
game.
And he's been excellent.
Whole different game.
Yeah, he's been balling this year.
Yeah, that's just
right.
Bad luck.
He's been one of the bright spots in the secondary, but I'm worried about the secondary because of all the injuries. And so I think this is a shootout, and I hope I'm wrong, but give me the Bengals because the Bengals are at home. Chicago is different.
So because somebody hasn't played all year.
Okay, so for one, Ian taking shots to people on Instagram. Two, I expect Ian to make that pick. Brandon, I'm disappointed in you. Like this.
I mean, they in Cincinnati.
I get all that. However, the Jets just beat them.
I get
in Cincinnati.
But they ran into
they gave up a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they blew it. They gave up a 15-point lead. The Jets, I think it was a
to
little
the
bit
worst
on their side.
To the worst team in football.
I know, but I feel like they blew that game. The Bengals, they blew that.
To the worst team in football.
Yeah, because Justin Fields got a little hot. He got a little confidence. That's one thing you can do with Justin Fields. You give him confidence, he gonna tear your ass up. You give him some confidence. But if he don't got no confidence, he gonna be. He gonna look good.
I'm so disappointed in you. Give me your Bears card back, anyway.
Yeah, man. I mean, I love my Bears, man, but
give me.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
All right, fellas. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Falcons, Patriots. And by the way, Jamar got this on camera, so this means, Jamar, that you will post the picks?
Yes. I am I got you. I know I've been slacking the first 8 weeks. I got you on week 9, though.
Wonderful, man. That's fantastic. Yes. So, Falcons at the Patriots. Who you guys got for this one, man? Great running game in Atlanta. Nice tight end. Michael Penix, he all right. But they're going up against a great team in New England. At least that's what it seemed thus far, with a nice quarterback, great head coach. Who you got for this one, Jamar?
So Vegas likes New England by 5.5 at home, 46.5 over under.
That sound about right.
Um, I'm gonna go with the better team, which is the New England Patriots. And the fact they're in
Okay.
Foxborough too, that's
Right.
just gonna make things a little bit more interesting for Penix. That offense moves with the quarterback play. We saw last week why Kirk Cousins is no longer a starting quarterback in the league. Because my gosh, that was horrific.
Yeah.
So
I
in
was
that
watching
new,
the highlights and I'm like, man, he done digressed bad.
yeah, he need to chill out. And Penix, I don't have much confidence in him against that Patriots defense. Yeah, I'm taking New England.
And
Cancun, man. I think this is Cancun. I'm going with the Patriots. The Falcons,
yeah.
they got a great player in Bijan Robinson, but they have inconsistent quarterback play. One week Michael Penix he looks good, and next week he may not
Right.
be playing or he don't look as great. I'm going with
Yep. Yep.
I'm going with the better team, like Jamar said. I'm going to Patriots.
Yeah. Jamar, I think you. Voila.
Yeah.
I love how every time I'm talking, Jamar play the damn button. I don't even get a chance.
You don't
Hey
even
man,
need
hey man,
explanation.
hey man, get him out of there. Man,
we
we know.
gonna have to get that. We gonna have to get that one too. We got to get our key back on.
Oh yeah, we need that soundbite.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I love that idea, fellas. Is this another Cancun, the Saints at the Rams? I'm not sure if
Oh
anybody got the
yeah.
Saints,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
but
All right, so this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit this button like so, and then I'm gonna just give you the Vegas info and we keep it moving. Just so you know, the Rams are favored by 14.5, which that half I think 14 is good. For that half scares me. 43.5 over under. Let's keep it moving.
all right. Yeah, Jaguars, Raiders. They in Vegas. Jaguars are without their rookie
Travis
wide
Hunter.
receiver Travis Hunter.
hurts my
And
heart.
so yeah, he might be out for a minute. Who you got for this one, Jamar?
Jacksonville is still favored by 2.5. 43.5 over under. Raiders are abysmal.
They are, man. They tried to help their team by signing Tyler Lockett to reunite him with Pete Carroll.
Man, they ain't gonna do spit.
I need a quarterback. Gino is not it. Cancun.
I'm pretty much there though.
I know, cause I'm like the Raiders at home, but they just so terrible. I kind of by default.
The Raiders are just a team for you to travel to Las Vegas to go see your other team play for them to play against and win.
Facts,
The
bro.
Raiders
That's
don't
facts,
have it.
bro.
They don't have
That's
it.
facts, bro. That is so disrespectful how they treat the Raiders in Vegas, y'all. I mean, damn it.
They got a pretty nice stadium. That's about
Yes.
it.
Nice
The
stadium,
stadium
nice
is
city.
gorgeous. Have y'all seen that stadium in Las Vegas? It is
Not up
gorgeous.
close, but
Not
Oh,
in
bro,
person.
it's an all black thing. That boy cold.
Dude,
That boy cold. I saw when it was being put up in 2018. I went there for work, and I came back in 21, and that boy was. I'm like, damn, this stadium. Whew, they snap. It's a nice stadium.
dude, I think the biggest win for that stadium was Terrence Crawford over Cano.
exactly. And that was literally what 2-3 months ago? What was it 2 months ago?
Man, I enjoyed that
Yeah.
fight. But yeah, that was the biggest win for the Raiders is that boxing match. I'm hitting this button if y'all good with that.
I'm
Yep.
totally fine. Yeah, I think you should totally. Right, exactly. I think you should totally. I think you should totally hit that button. And so, speaking of Cancun, though, I don't know if we got a Cancun for this one. There's two very familiar foes. It's always prime time when these two guys play. Two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Who knows? They might meet again come January. Chiefs, Bills. Who you got for this one, Jamar?
Whew, man, this is another heavyweight bout right here. Kansas City is favored in Buffalo by 1.5, 52.5 over under. So I'll put it to you like this. Patrick Mahomes is a candidate for MVP because he's been playing lights out this year.
Patty.
The Kansas City Chiefs with Rashid Rice is a whole nother level. That team, that looked like a Super Bowl caliber winning program that they got going on. I have some question marks with the Buffalo Bills at the moment. I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm taking Kansas City. When y'all doubted me, when I picked Kansas City against the Lions,
we showed that. I was looking at you like you was crazy, but you right. They beat the brakes off the Lions, and now they've been on a roll. They've been on the roll.
The brakes off the Commanders, and now I don't know.
They should have beat the brakes off of the Commanders. Bobby Wagner in the middle of the field. All you got to do is attack. I've been saying that since week one. All you got to do is attack Bobby Wagner.
Hey, that's what we did. That's exactly what we did.
It's popcorn right there. It's popcorn right there. That was easy.
And he's still a sensational linebacker. He just can't cover nobody.
It's crazy. Jamar, you took the words out of my mouth. He is still good, and he leads he one of the best tacklers in the league. Y'all see how many tackles he got every week?
He is up there.
He got at least 10, 12, 15. I'm like, damn, Bobby be tackling people.
Yeah.
He just can't cover. And that's where you can get him. That's where you can get Von Miller. Von Miller, you can get the ball out quickly with Von Miller. He ain't getting there as quick as he used to.
Their defense is old. They have an old defense.
They do,
get
man. They do.
But
get them out of that.
I got the Chiefs.
Right. And so, Ian, bro, sorry for the ADHD, bro.
No, you good.
We enjoyed that.
Yeah. Right. And so, who you got, bro?
I'm going Chiefs. I don't like to bet against the great Patrick Mahomes. Right. Even though, man, he killed me in messed up one of my parlays recently.
Sure he did. Oof. Yeah, it's always crazy.
But nevertheless, I'm not betting against Patty. No.
Right. For me, this is gonna be a great game. I think the Bills come out pissed off. This is gonna be a fun game, y'all. I think this is gonna be a lot of points. Chiefs, man, they doing their thing right now. This is hard, guys. This is hard. I'm gonna go with the Bills at home. Because they at home, and I think they got something to prove to people. They y'all forgot about us. Y'all forgot. And so I think this is a y'all forgot about us type of game. But if Kansas City win this game, then it's going to let me know that Kansas City is going to be on their way possibly to getting the AFC West again and just being the Chiefs that we normally see. So
I tell you this much. If the Bills lose this game, they might be in trouble in the AFC East.
Right. This is true, and that's a very good point. This is a big game for the Bills because the Patriots, are 6-2. That's a really good point, Jamar.
They got the tiebreaker already.
Right. It's a really good point. And so, big game for the Bills, definitely. So, I think the Bills need this one. I got the Bills. Seahawks, Commanders. Seahawks 5-2, guys. They 5-2. Shout out to Sam Darnold. Yeah, who you guys got for this one? But Washington's at home tomorrow. They're a bit better at home.
Yeah, I mean it is a hostile environment over there. So Seattle's favored by 2.5, 48.5 over under. Jaden Daniels is back, but Terry McLaurin's back on the shelf again. I think those two probably played 2 games this year together. It's been crazy, but I'm going Seattle. That's the better team. That's the healthier team. The Commanders don't have anybody to guard Jackson Smith and Jigba. And what university did he go to, Ian?
The Ohio State University.
Yeah.
Y'all know who I'm picking. I'm picking the Seahawks. I'm picking the Seahawks. Sam Donald has revitalized his career, bro. Shout
I'm
out to
Right.
happy
I
Sam
for
think
Donald, man. I didn't see that coming, bro, at all.
none of us
Jamar.
did.
I think Jamar.
The button?
Yeah, I think you should press the button because
Oh,
yeah, I mean, if you just attack right, it's cookies in the middle of that defense. It's cookies, and so give me the Seahawks. I don't know when the damn defensive staff. I don't know when. You know, what's the head coach name? Y'all that used to coach the Cowboys, Dan Quinn. I don't know when they're gonna watch the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast and finally get the memo, fellas. I don't know when they're gonna finally get the memo in Washington. That we've been saying it since week 1 on the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast. There ain't no way I'm picking the damn Commanders. No disrespect to them, but if the Seahawks go ahead and play their game, they should beat the Commanders. Cardinals, Cowboys. Cardinals, man, dropped 5 in a row now, fellas. But on the other hand, the Cowboys, their defense struggle. But they are in Dallas. Who you got for this one, Jamar?
well, Vegas likes Jerry's world. Dallas is favored by 3.5. 53.5 over under. Kyler Murray, we'll know. I think we'll know today if that man is going to play or not. Because
Yeah,
I didn't like
I don't know if he's gonna play. I was looking at that yesterday.
Yeah, because initially early in the week it looked like he was going to play, but then I heard Jacoby Brissett took first team reps yesterday. So I'm like, what in the world?
Right.
Dallas is winning this game. I don't think the Cardinals can keep up, even with the Dallas Cowboys defense as bad as it is, unless they unlock Marvin Harrison Jr. or something. Take the shackles off his feet so he can dance like Mary. I don't see the Cardinals keeping up at all. Give me the Cowboys.
Right, I'm with you. I don't know if you feel the same way, Ian, but I know, yeah.
I think you can.
Oh,
they got a couple of good players I like on the Cardinals, obviously, but I don't know. I'll pick those Cowgirls for this game.
Okay. Yeah.
I know them Cowgirls gonna come out and play like shit. I know they.
They better not drop the ball in Jerry's world. They better not drop the ball against them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm picking them. They just gonna come out. You'd be like, man, come on, bro.
I think at least CeeDee Lamb gonna show up because he's trying to make up some ground.
I hope so, man.
Yeah. Man. Cowboys should win the game. They should. And so we'll see how the Cardinals come out, man. Maybe they come out and surprise some folks, but based off of how they played lately, there's not much reason to pick them. And so with that being said, well, that concludes our NFL picks. Let's see. Now, we asked for one great thing, and I'm just looking at the view here. Let me fix that up. There it is. All right. Support this screen. It'll be under N, right where N is. Yes. So, exactly. And so, support the screen. See that QR code there. We would appreciate you guys' support. Please pass it along and support this screen. We appreciate it. And so, and bro, we are curious to know, before we get to final thoughts and shout outs, do you have anything for us? Are we going to the basement this weekend?
Yeah, I got something exciting to talk about in the basement.
We ain't been to the
All
basement
right.
in a minute. Let's go.
The
I'm telling you.
Chicago Bulls are 5-0.
Hey.
Yes, bro.
What y'all think about that, bro? What y'all think about that?
Man.
Man.
Brandon, you want to go first? I can go first. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go ahead and go first, Jamar.
Dude, I'm like, I have been paying attention. I have. And you know,
I've
after
been like
the first,
this with one eye, like
yeah, you
this.
know,
Like,
Right,
dang,
peeking. Right,
they won. They
right,
won again.
yeah, it's like
right.
for real because you know the first one like okay, and then the second one like all right, the third one like wait, the fourth one, and then beating the Knicks last night.
Last night, the way they did, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean I know the game before was against the Kings, so it's like I know with you know Levine and DeMar coming back, I'm
Yeah,
like all right, let's see
yeah.
what you do here.
They don't have no point guard.
They
So
don't. I mean Westbrook, but nevertheless, the next one that I'm like okay, 5-0, first time since what 96, 97 year. And they doing it with ball movement. It's like everybody's eating. You know, Io off the bench, I think he's shooting like
Right.
50% from the field this season so far. Josh Giddey is out here playing with confidence.
balling. He
Um,
had what 32, 10, and 9 last night.
yeah, flirting with a triple. I almost put money on him
Mm-hmm.
getting a triple double in the middle of that game. I'm glad I didn't, but nevertheless, he out here balling. Buzelis, like
I
that
think they got
man had
something in him. I think they
yeah.
got something in him.
And it's like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
saw the flashes last year. It was like I think he has the it factor. That's what I was thinking last year. Now it's like, yeah, I think your ceiling is pretty high. And I love the fact they got Patrick Williams come off the bench. Like, thank you. Get him out the starting lineup. And he's actually
I
playing
know.
better.
Off
He's
the bench,
actually
yeah.
He's playing better, yes.
he's hitting threes. He's playing defense. And then Vooch out here. I see him doing spin moves all over.
Oh,
Yeah, he had a big
over
game
Big
last night
Bird.
too. Yeah, yeah.
Like just
I think he had like 27
26.
last. Yeah, 26, 27 last night.
Yeah,
and
26.
they're doing this without Kobe White. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
without Kobe White.
Right.
And it's like
Yeah,
I
without
love,
Kobe White. Yeah, when he come back, he gonna light it up. Y'all know how Kobe do.
and it's the pace that they're playing. Like they're purposely using all these bodies and playing at this high pace, so they're conserving energy, and they're not like they have fresh legs in the fourth quarter, third and fourth quarter. They're turning it up on both ends of the court. Like this is a breath of fresh air, knowing that we still don't have the star power at all. We don't, but they're playing like you're supposed to play basketball. It's like kind of like watching the Spurs back in the day. Like the ball movement, the
It remind me of the
unselfishness.
Pacers even from last year. The
Yeah.
pace,
As
dude.
far as the
Not the
tempo?
ball move, but the pace. The
The
tempo,
tempo,
yes.
right? Yes,
Mhm.
yeah, I can see that. They're hitting. I mean, I know last year they were shooting a lot of threes, and that was the first time we like kind of saw that. Like y'all shooting a lot of threes, but they was hitting them. But now this year it's like they really like turned that up, and with Herder and I guess some of everybody else, but nevertheless, like I can honestly say Billy Donovan got them playing the style of basketball that they probably should be playing based on the personnel of the team. Like I can actually say that. Will this be sustainable? I have no freaking idea. I don't.
That's a big question. That's a big question. You was hitting right where I was hitting, Jamar.
I don't know. But for what it's worth, it is good to see the Bulls at the top of the East for for the first time that we've seen it since when they put that original team together a couple of years ago with Lonzo Ball and Levine and all those guys when they was the number one in the East before Lonzo Ball got out. That's the first time we've probably seen them on the top of the East since then.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
it's a breath of fresh air. It's like I just want to like you were saying where you was going, Brandon. I want to see, can this be sustainable? If this is like in the middle of January and the Bulls are still, let's say, top 4 in the East or anything like that, then I'm a happy camper for now.
Big time.
We still need a lot more talent on this team, a lot more talent. But if you can get these people to buy in this system, and you got rid of the people that was ball hogs and slowing down the pace and stuff, it was conflicting styles last year.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I mean, I might actually buy the little package to watch the Bulls because I haven't like visually watched the Bulls game. I can't even tell you. It's been at least 2 years.
Man,
So,
when I seen that one last night, I was like, maybe I need to get some tickets.
yeah, like for real. I'm sitting here listening to on the radio as I'm driving. Like, dang, they just stopping them on half court, pulling up from 3 and layups and dunks. I'm like, okay,
Right.
show me something. Make me want to invest in my Bulls again.
Yeah. I said I'm not gonna
Mhm.
sit down and watch them yet because if I get to sit down watching them faithfully, then they're gonna start.
Yeah,
They
I
gonna
feel
start
you.
losing. So
I
I
feel
said
you.
I'm gonna watch from a distance and just kind of look on my phone like, oh,
I feel you.
okay.
Like,
Yeah,
Right.
might have to
Right.
make that a thing. Might have to catch me a game.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
it's
Um,
optimism.
right. But I saw the first game against Detroit. I saw the pace, I saw the tempo, and me being a basketball guy, loving basketball, I'm just watching. I'm like, man, they are playing like Indiana was last year. They moving. But I'm like, they ain't got nothing to lose. They ain't got no big names. They ain't got no superstars. They ain't got nobody that's a huge name like Anthony Edwards. Yet they beat the Timberwolves. Yet they beat the Magic. Yet they beat the Knicks.
The
These are
Kings,
good
yeah.
playoff teams. Right? You know what the Kings' problem is. They
The
got DeMar
superstar.
DeRozan and Zach LaVine. They going through the same thing we went through.
And Bulls 2.0
Yeah.
over there.
Right.
Yeah,
They going through the same thing.
they'll have no true point guard, so they just got a whole bunch of scorers. Nobody doing the little
Right.
stuff. They just
Exactly. Right. Meanwhile, the Bulls, on the other hand, they just got a hot potato. And it's
Yeah.
like hot potato 1, hot potato 2, hot potato 3 with pace. Guys, what I'm really surprised is I never knew that Josh Giddey was a decent point guard, but he can actually play the point pretty decently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he can take the ball. He can do a lot with the ball. You can trust him with the ball, is what I'm saying. And that's really good to see. And he's making the right passes. He's the one that's really getting Vooch involved a lot. But I love how Ayo is controlling the pace. He's playing fast, keeping that energy going like he always do.
Yeah.
Morgan Park
Yeah.
product, by the way, Jamar. Morgan
Yeah.
Park
Yep,
product.
I remember that.
He had
Yeah.
22 off the bench yesterday. He had a good
Right.
game.
Like he's
If they keep it up, he
developing.
gonna be a 6 man of the year candidate.
Yeah, like you see the growth in his game from year, even from last year to now. You see the growth. It's like, and I know
He's been in the gym.
him and DeRozan, I think, still hang out and work out together. So maybe he probably picked up some things off of that. But the fact that he actually has room to operate now, give him the opportunity, and he's making the most of it. You see the confidence. That's probably one of the biggest things. Like the confidence of this group. They're playing with confidence. They're not playing timid anymore.
Right.
And that's that. It's exciting. I'm have 1 foot in, 1 foot out still, but it's like
They might be doing something.
Right.
We gonna see. I'm not gonna sit. I said I ain't gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch
You
from
waiting to see
afar.
if it's sustainable, right? And you waiting to see if it's sustainable, right?
A month from now, what their record gonna be?
5-19, but
Oh no, I hope not, bro.
lose 19 straight, dog.
Bro, I'll take this big ass TV and throw it on the ground, bro.
Don't you dare watch them until then.
Bro.
I just continue to follow updates on my phone. Like,
Yep.
Right.
That's what
all
I'm
I
gonna do
do.
until now. Yeah.
Right. And so the biggest question I got, fellas, with the Bears with the Bulls is we don't see them with any big name superstars now. But do the Bulls actually have some potential superstars that probably will grow into their role that's on this team?
Buzelis.
That's
Buzelis.
right. That's homebred fed, that's drafted, that ain't got traded, that ain't, no super team, none of that crap. Literally homebred. And so we believe it's Buzelis. We believe it's Buzelis.
I think that's the only one, but I believe it. I see the ceiling. Like I see it.
Okay. Right. And that's along with Josh Giddey, who is a very young player as well, that was given to us because he, whatever happened in OKC, but he obviously played great in OKC too, remember.
He did.
Yeah.
Fell out the rotation.
Right. And just with Vooch, him able to, play freely now, touch the ball more, just do his thing. So we're going to see how the Bulls progress, but that was an excellent one, man. Bulls 5-0. Yeah. And so we're going to see how things progress, but it's always good when the Bulls win and they are good. It's good for the NBA. It's good for the world because that is the biggest brand in the sports world. I state again over here, the Bulls are so famous over here. It's ridiculous. They got so much red and black Chicago everywhere.
And you know why. You know exactly why.
Boy. Jeffrey Jordan.
40 years ago. He's still that's man, bro. That's just that's reason why to go.
Yep, legendary stuff, man.
He grew basketball to. I don't even think people even seeing that. It's another thing to grow basketball in the state. When you grow, not in the country, But when you grow up globally, that's next level. That's nobody really touching it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Jamar, bro, curious, man. Any final thoughts or shout outs, bro, as we head into the weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off the Bulls conversation. I'm gonna take it to a Chicago sports conversation. Like, and I was hearing this talk on the radio, and I was like, man, got a point here. So the Bulls are doing what they're doing, which is very unexpected. Heck, the Blackhawks are even doing something here so far,
Mm-hmm.
and they got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
good young talent that I might start to be reinvest back into them a little bit here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the Bears they do have a winning record, and I also believe they will not do a 10 game losing streak like they did last year at this point in
Oh,
time.
oh God.
But I feel like you can see them heading in the right direction. The
Yeah.
Cubs being what they did this year, that was
Relevant.
very. And then even after the All-Star break with the White Sox and Colston Montgomery, and how he just that team in general just knocking a lot of home runs all over the place, like the potential for the Chicago sports in this city has turned in the right direction, it looks like, for now. And that's something to be excited for, because it's been so long that we've been sitting here in misery. We need to have something to root for. And they're kind of trying to give that to us now. So just something I just wanted to point out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. 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 And bro, any final thoughts or shout outs as we head into the weekend?
Man, it's the top of the month. Uh, Hope everybody had fun yesterday with the kids and everybody was safe and made it home safe. Yeah, the like Chicago sports is trying to take that turn, like Jamar stated. So hopefully we can keep this up as a collective group. As Bears, Bulls, Cubs, White Sox, everybody, man. I hope we keep pushing that forward. We need that as a city, man. We too big and too big have a too big and beautiful city not to have some type of winning going on here. So hopefully they
Right.
keep going and everybody enjoy their weekend and it's officially man, Thanksgiving is here in a couple weeks and Christmas is it's here already, fellas. I can't even believe I can't believe it's November 1st.
It goes by fast. Goes by so fast. Goes by so fast.
And
And so
football is,
yeah.
believe it or not, I was saying this yesterday. I said, man, football is like
Season.
almost over. So we gonna look
Yeah,
up. It's
mid
gonna be
season.
Christmas. It's gonna be Christmas, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
anytime the NFL season starts, you might as well get ready for the new year, because it makes the rest of the year fly by. It really does.
Yeah, it does. It really
Mm-hmm.
does. It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's facts,
basketball is
bro.
back already. So yeah.
That's facts, bro. That's facts, yeah. And so, yeah, guys, it was a great Halloween yesterday here on Guadalupe with my kids.
No, it was
I
probably
had
beautiful.
yeah, man, but I had my son in like a Halloween onesie at daycare. Then I
That's
had my
cool.
girls and they looked costumes yesterday. And so it was very, very fun for them. They had a chance to get a little bit of candy, not a lot, because they not big on sugar in the West Indies like that. So, their mother and their family's like, Brandon, just a little bit, not a lot. And so today, though, it's a very interesting day. In France, guys, they call it the Day of the Saints and the Day of the Dead. And so the Day
Hmm.
of the Dead is always on November 1st, and then the Day of the Saints is November 2nd. Or November 1st is the Day of the Saints, and then November 2nd is the Day of the Dead. And so the Day of the Dead is when they have a whole bunch of candles and they go to the cemeteries. And they cemeteries remind you of something like if you ever been to New Orleans, you see how they
Oh,
got the cemeteries and they
they're
Yeah.
up. They're
go
not on the
way
ground.
up.
They're not. Yeah,
Exactly.
they're
They
not
go up.
under the. Yeah.
They go up. And so tonight, a lot of people would be just hanging out at the cemeteries with their deceased relatives, lighting candles, praying. It's very Catholic, very Catholic based. And it's a
Okay.
very heavy tradition. And they eat and they do a bunch of stuff. And so happy Day of the Dead. Happy Halloween to everyone back in the States. Always a great time. Always a good time for candy and sweets and fun, family, laughter, stuff like that. And so to point that interesting fact out to my brothers, to the viewers. So yeah, have a safe weekend, everybody. I'm pretty sure even in the States, Halloween was yesterday, but it was great that it was on a Friday, because I'm sure a lot of folks are still recovering this morning. And so I'm pretty sure they are. And so, because I know a lot of folks was partying last night. I'm like, yeah, for sure. And so, just the weekend. Enjoy the weekend. A lot of great sports, a lot of great college football. Game 7 of the World Series tonight. A lot happening. Enjoy. And so, with that being said, on behalf of the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast, we would like to say thank you for tuning in with us this morning. Continue to chop it up with us and support our podcast on various platforms. And if you are and would love to talk sports with us on the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast, we are here and would love to do so with you. The love and support is truly appreciated, and we hope you all have a blessed and safe weekend. Peace.